I fought couple times without him in the corner. He gave me good support for this fight.
Is a rift forming between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev? With Khabib refusing to corner Islam in his fight against pound-for-pound king Alexander Volkanovski, what will happen in this Dagestani dynamic?
Honestly, I want to knock him out. I want to show people my striking,
The MMA world was stunned when UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov refused to corner his longtime friend and training partner Islam Makhachev at UFC 284. Khabib has been a regular presence in Makhachev's corner, but now Khabib has decided to step away. Islam Makhachev is going to face his toughest test yet as he steps into the octagon against featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski. He will be doing so without two of his closest allies, longtime friend and mentor Khabib Nurmagomedov and late Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov. Despite the absence of Khabib, does Islam have enough confidence in himself to become the #1 pound-for-pound in the UFC? Will a win against Volkanovski be enough to push Islam out of Khabib's shadow? Or is he destined to remain in his shadow forever? We will answer these questions and more in our video. Stay tuned. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev are two of the most prominent fighters in the UFC. Their bond goes back a long way, with them training together since childhood. The closeness between the two MMA stars has seen them exchange coaching advice in each other's corners, as well as collaborate on fight strategies. Khabib and Islam has seen tremendous success in the UFC, with Khabib becoming the lightweight UFC champion, as well as being an undisputed title holder, while Islam has been crowned the lightweight champion. They are both remarkable athletes who continue to make great strides in their careers.
This guy who showed me, all roads, how I have to training, how I have to live, what I have to do, and this guy more professional,
Undoubtedly, their unique bond will be a major factor in ensuring the continuation of dominance in MMA. As evidence of their friendship and devotion to each other, they often pay tribute to one another during post-fight interviews.
I want to give this belt high.
Will this bond of brotherhood within the sport last a lifetime, or is this destined to end soon? Let's discuss in more detail. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev have formed an unbreakable bond ever since they were born in the same Dagestani region. Khabib and Islam have teamed up to become two of the most successful fighters in history, with an incredible winning streak of 29-0 for Khabib and 23-1 for Islam. Both fighters demonstrate tremendous skill each time they step into the octagon. It's no wonder fans love watching them perform. Their relationship is remarkable. These two have been friends since they were children and continue to be close even as their success continues. Following Khabib's retirement, Islam has taken up the mantle of one of Russia's leading talents and carried on Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov's legacy. Their journey from Dagestan to the UFC will remain an exemplary story of friendship for many years ahead. Now, let's delve into the life of Islam Makhachev. Born in Dagestan, Russia on October 27, 1991, Islam Ramazanovic Makhachev has been honing his martial arts skills since he was a child, just like his mentor, Khabib. Makhachev trained in various disciplines, including judo, sambo, and jiu-jitsu. He made his professional MMA debut in 2011 and quickly rose to prominence with a series of impressive wins. Makhachev quickly moved up the ranks and established himself as a top contender in the lightweight division. He went on to compete in a number of major promotions, including M1 and Combat Sambo. In 2015, Makhachev signed in with UFC and made his promotional debut at UFC 187 in May of that year. His first fight was against Leo Kuntz, and he won the fight in the second round via submission. Islam Makhachev's only loss in his UFC career was to Adriano Martins in his second fight. Later on, Makhachev's MMA career saw success, with him winning fights against Chris Wade, Nick Lentz, Gleison Tebow, and Kajan Johnson. Islam's winning streak was further bolstered with his victories over top opponents such as Arman Tsarukyan, Davi Ramos, Drew Dober, Thiago Moises, and strikers like Dan Hooker and Bobby Green.
So what they do is they do this little thing where he's so patient, he's so strong, and he just goes little, and a little until he gets right where he wants to be.
His latest fight against Charles Oliveira was highly anticipated and many of the same vibes as the McGregor vs. Khabib fight. The hype surrounding the fight between Islam and Oliveira was intense. with fans of Bronx taunting Islam, claiming that he had yet to face a top fighter in the UFC. However, Islam proved his worth during the fight, as he thoroughly dominated his opponent. Oliveira holds the record for the most finishes in the UFC, yet Makhachev ultimately secured a victory via an arm triangle submission, making him the new champion in the 155-pound division.
Charles Oliveira not easy to submit too, but you know, I'm gonna try.
Makhachev's success in the UFC has been remarkable, and he continues to be a formidable opponent. He is known for his strong grappling skills and his ability to finish fights quickly and decisively. Makhachev has earned respect from fans and opponents alike, and is looked upon as one of the top fighters in the lightweight division. Makhachev has earned a reputation as one of the best lightweight competitors in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. After beginning his career with a series of impressive victories, Makhachev quickly rose to prominence in the UFC's lightweight division. He is known for his aggressive fighting style and relentless attack, making him a difficult opponent to defeat. Islam's ground game is his greatest strength. He has an impressive grappling skill set and is capable of submitting opponents with ease. His striking is also top-notch, as he has strong boxing technique and utilizes powerful leg kicks to wear down his opponents. Makhachev also possesses a strategic mind, allowing him to adjust to the ever-changing fight game and capitalize on openings. When it comes to physical attributes, Makhachev is very well-rounded. He possesses exceptional cardio and speed for a lightweight, as well as impressive strength and power. His conditioning allows him to push the pace of fights and keep opponents from taking control. Additionally, his large frame allows him to use his size advantage in the cage. He is a formidable UFC fighter and an extremely dangerous lightweight competitor. With his impressive skill set, physical attributes, and strategic mind, he has become one of the most feared fighters in the division. He will certainly look to make even more noise in the UFC as he continues his career.
Now is our plan, fly to Australia and fight with Volkanovski.
Islam Makhachev versus Alexander Volkanovski. The Ultimate Fighting Championship will be featuring two of its top fighters, Islam Makhachev and Alexander Volkanovski, in an exciting matchup at UFC 284 on February 11th.
Always when the champion with other champion, it's big fight and very interesting fight for the all fans.
Makhachev, who is on an 11-fight win streak, will be looking to extend his impressive run by taking out the #1 pound-for-pound Volkanovski.
The people inside the arena cannot help him.
Makhachev has been a dominant force throughout his career and is coming into this fight with an impressive record of 23-1. He is a well-rounded fighter who is known for his grappling skills, aggressive style, and relentless pressure. He is a master of using his long reach and size to his advantage, and he has shown an ability to finish fights quickly and decisively. Volkanovski, on the other hand, will be looking to defend his title and continue his reign as the UFC #1 pound-for-pound.
He's not going to take unnecessary risks. He's not going to put himself too much out of position majority of the time. Maybe when he chooses to strike and things like that he does, but a lot of the time he's a bit defensive and, you know, he'll wait for the right time to shoot and all that time. So he's calculated.
He has been on an incredible run since his days as a professional kickboxer, and he is undefeated in the UFC with a record of 25-1. Volkanovski is a powerful and aggressive fighter who uses a combination of striking and grappling to overwhelm his opponents. He has also shown a great deal of endurance in past fights, and he can go the distance if needed. Islam Makhachev is preparing for the biggest fight of his career, and this time, he will not have the support of his training partner and coach Khabib Nurmagomedov in his corner. Will this affect his performance? We will find out on February 11th when he battles the great Alexander Volkanovski. If you made it this far, be sure to subscribe to be entered in our monthly shoutout giveaway. Simply subscribe and comment "I subbed." Now, let's keep going. Many UFC fans are eagerly anticipating what Islam Makhachev can achieve in the octagon at UFC 284. A win against Alexander Volkanovski could be a huge step forward in establishing himself as one of the top lightweights on the roster, and possibly even putting him out of Khabib Nurmagomedov's shadow. Some are speculating that a win against Volkanovski could be the beginning of something great for Islam, an opportunity to leave behind an even greater legacy than Khabib. With his skill set and dedication, it's not outside the realm of possibility that he could become one of the most successful lightweights in UFC history. Only time will tell, but it's sure to be an exciting fight. The absence of Khabib from the UFC 284 corner is a huge cause of speculation and debate. Many fans are questioning if this signals a rift between the Dagestani fighters or if Khabib has simply taken some time away. With the legendary fighter out of contention, it provides an opportunity for Islam Makhachev to prove himself. He has a chance to show the world that he is as talented and deserves just as much respect and attention as his predecessor, Khabib. So, the UFC 284 will be an opportunity for Islam Makhachev to showcase his own skills and prove that he is not simply a copy of Khabib Nurmagomedov, but instead a top fighter on his own right. The fight against Alexander Volkanovski could be the moment for Islam to make his mark on the UFC and demonstrate the power of his unique style. Will a win against Volkanovski be enough to prove to the world that Islam is Islam? If Islam Makhachev defeats Alexander Volkanovski without Khabib in his corner, will there be any force in the UFC that can stop him, or is he destined to become unstoppable?
I have new target. I have to be #1 pound-for-pound champion. That's why I have to beat this guy.
We can only wait and see, but one thing's for sure, it'll be an exciting fight. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with the latest MMA news and events, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to comment below and let us know what you think of this video. Thanks for watching.
Bring him on!